Imagine the roar of a packed Roman amphitheater, the stone seats trembling beneath tens of thousands of spectators as dust hangs in the air like a veil. The crowd has come not for gladiators this time, but for something even more primal, a confrontation drawn from the farthest edges of the known world. From opposite gates emerge two living symbols of power and fear, creatures so rare and magnificent that many in the audience doubt they are real. This is the Roman Empire's greatest fight, a clash that feels less like sport and more like myth brought to life, an ancient white lion against a giant white tiger. The white lion steps forward first, massive and imposing, its pale mane glowing faintly under the Mediterranean sun. To the Romans, lions are more than animals, they are emblems of dominance, conquest, and imperial authority. This one is said to come from distant African lands, captured after a brutal hunt that cost several men their lives. Its size alone is staggering, shoulders thick with muscle, paws the size of shields, claws curved like ivory daggers. The lion moves with slow confidence, each step deliberate, its golden eyes scanning the arena as if it already owns it. Despite years of captivity, the wild king within it has not been broken. From the opposite gate comes the white tiger, a ghost from the east. Many in the crowd have never heard of such a beast, let alone seen one. Transported from lands beyond Persia, from forests and mountains whispered about in trader stories, the tiger's arrival sends a ripple of awe through the amphitheater. Its coat is snow white, marked with faint charcoal stripes, and its eyes burn with an icy intensity. Larger and longer than the lion, the tiger moves low to the ground, fluid and silent, like a living shadow. Where the lion radiates authority, the tiger radiates danger. The arena falls into an uneasy silence as the gates slam shut. There is no handler, no chain, no escape. Two apex predators stand face to face, confused, enraged, and driven by instinct. The lion lifts its head and releases a thunderous roar that echoes off the stone walls, a sound meant to intimidate, to declare supremacy. The crowd erupts, some cheering, some recoiling in fear. The tiger does not roar back. Instead, it narrows its eyes, tail flicking slowly, body coiled like a drawn bow. This difference alone tells a story. The lion is a ruler who announces himself, the tiger is an assassin who waits. The first moments are a test of nerve. The lion circles, mane bristling, attempting to appear larger, more dominant. It knows combat is a contest of presence, a battle of wills before teeth ever meet flesh. The tiger mirrors the movement but keeps its body lower, shoulders rolling beneath its skin. Every muscle is ready to explode. Dust swirls beneath their paws as the distance between them closes, then opens again. The crowd can barely breathe. Suddenly, the lion charges. It is a burst of raw power, a frontal assault meant to crush and overwhelm. The ground seems to shake as hundreds of kilograms of muscle and bone launch forward. But the tiger is faster than the eye can follow. It darts sideways at the last instant, claws flashing as it rakes the lion's flank. A gasp tears through the stands as blood beads against white fur. The lion roars in pain and fury, spinning to face its attacker, now fully aware that this is no ordinary opponent. The tiger does not linger. It retreats a few steps, eyes locked on the lion, calculating. This is the tiger's nature: strike, withdraw, strike again. The lion, angered and wounded, charges once more, but this time with more caution. When they collide, it is a violent explosion of sound and motion. Claws hook into flesh, jaws snap inches from throats, and the two titans crash to the ground in a storm of dust. For a moment, it is impossible to tell which animal has the advantage. The lion's mane offers some protection, absorbing bites that might otherwise be fatal. Its powerful forelimbs try to pin the tiger, using weight and strength to dominate. The tiger, however, twists and bucks with terrifying agility, hind legs kicking with lethal force. One kick connects with the lion's chest, forcing air from its lungs in a harsh grunt. They separate briefly, both breathing heavily now. Blood streaks their pale coats, turning white fur into a canvas of red. The lion's eyes blaze with rage, but there is also something else there: recognition. This is not prey, not a rival easily crushed. This is an equal, perhaps even a superior in certain ways. The tiger's breathing is steady, controlled, its gaze cold and focused, as if every movement of the lion is being measured and anticipated. The next exchange is faster, more desperate. The tiger lunges first this time, aiming high, jaws snapping toward the lion's neck. The lion rears back, swiping with a massive paw that catches the tiger's shoulder, tearing flesh and sending it skidding across the sand. The crowd screams as one. The tiger rises almost instantly, shaking itself, pain clearly present but not slowing it. These animals are driven by something deeper than pain, something older than fear. As the fight drags on, exhaustion begins to show. The lion's movements lose a fraction of their explosive power, each breath coming harder than the last. The tiger's muscles tremble with exertion, its sides heaving. Yet neither backs down. In this arena, there is no retreat, only dominance or death. The Romans watch, enthralled, seeing in this brutal contest a reflection of their own empire, strength tested against strength, survival earned through violence. In a final, decisive moment, the tiger feints to the left, drawing the lion's attention, then leaps with astonishing speed and precision. Its weight slams into the lion, driving both animals to the ground once more. This time, the tiger's jaws find purchase near the lion's throat, teeth pressing against vital flesh. The lion thrashes, claws tearing at the tiger's back, but the grip tightens. Seconds stretch into an eternity as the crowd watches, horrified and spellbound. When it ends, it is not with a triumphant roar but with a heavy, shuddering stillness. One animal rises, battered, bleeding, but alive. The other remains motionless in the dust, its reign ended in the most unforgiving way possible. The arena, moments ago deafening, falls into stunned silence, broken only by the labored breathing of the survivor. This imagined showdown between an ancient white lion and a giant white tiger captures something timeless about humanity's fascination with power and conflict. It is a story of raw nature stripped of mercy, of two perfect predators forced into an unnatural confrontation for the entertainment of an empire. Whether one believes the lion's strength would prevail or the tiger's speed and precision would decide the outcome, the true impact lies in the spectacle itself. It reminds us how the Romans sought to dominate not only lands and people, but nature itself, turning the world's most magnificent creatures into symbols of their own supremacy. In the end, this is more than a fight. It is a legend born in sand and blood, echoing through history as the ultimate animal showdown, a reminder of both the awe-inspiring beauty and the terrifying brutality of the natural world when placed in the hands of human ambition.